Here we are. I can't tell you how many of our researchers and professors have studied this door, hoping to unlock its mechanism. But I knew there was only one thing that would ever open. Side of that door. That knowledge is reserved only for
hello, Jasper here again. I believe that amazing device is what is known as a flit switch. However, on the subject of amazing things, you will not believe what I have just found in the sanctuary. You should come back as soon as you possibly can. This sanctuary contains an armory, within which there are some truly remarkable weapons, heroic weapons, which your father left for you. This way, please. Now, admittedly, these weapons don't appear particularly impressive yet. However, according to the book, they actually... That sword is certain to cut a swathe through your foes, and depending on whom you kill and how, it will grow ever more powerful. Well, now that you have a proper weapon, you should return to the chambers underneath Brightwall Academy. Ah, yes, the flit switch. Now, the way you activate these is by hitting them. Your new weapon should serve that purpose ably. Ah, hello, yes. You'll recall that I mentioned that flit switches require a knock from a Ah, so the weapons in question were also left for you by your father. They are in the armory. Do you remember where the armory is? Like the sword and hammer, these astonishing weapons evolve over time as you use them, becoming ever more fearsome. They can cause more damage. The rifle, marvelous. No one's going to get close to you if you don't want them to. The pistol will remain here should you wish to use it instead. In the meantime, experiment and see what incredible properties are waiting to be unlocked.
Oh, there you are. Oh. Hey! Oh. There you go. Oh.
You have done well. Now, step into the light. There is much you need to know. Congratulations, hero. Touching the guild seal was an indication of what you could become. Reaching the music box has proven what you already are. No one but a hero could have done it. You have begun to learn what powers you possess, and there is still greater potential within you. But you have only taken the first step in your journey. Albion is crying out for a revolution, and for someone to lead it. Winning supporters to your cause will be hard. Leading them against Logan will be an even greater challenge, but it's one you must accomplish.
I'll make him pay for what he did.
This is not a matter of personal vengeance. As long as your brother sits on the throne, Albion is in great danger. Open the music box. It will show you the truth.
This is my Albion. Its cities will bow to my law, or they will burn. Its mountains will bend to my will, or they will fall. This is my Albion. Its people will do as I say, or they will die. Its future will be as I decree, or it will end. I've seen what must be done, and nothing will stand in my way. We will be greater, and we will be stronger, no matter what sacrifices we must make. This is my Albion, and I will see it destroyed before I surrender it.
If any part of you still doubted the necessity of a revolution, you have your answer. The kingdom will face its own annihilation under your brother's rule. Now, do whatever you must to gain your first ally, for you cannot lead a rebellion without followers. Sabine is a good man, and his people are strong.
Blessed index cards! You made it! This is cause for great rejoicing. Albion has a hero again. If ever I can be of assistance, I will be honored to serve you.
I knew you would succeed, sir. You now have proof positive of your heroic status, and I believe Walter has made some progress with the mercenary problem. He is waiting for you outside the local tavern.
You were successful then. Bloody marvelous. You'll be glad to know I have some information on the mercenaries Sabine mentioned. They're led by a man called Saker. He used to be a soldier, but always had more in common with bandits and cutthroats than the military. His men are holed up in a small fortress in the mountains, so it won't be easy to get in. But I have a plan. Come with me.
The finest goods in Brightwall.
I'll buy
There's a
anything.
shop with a small
well,
sale
almost
nearby.
anything. We'll be going bankrupt if things don't pick up.
One of the mercenaries. A cold-blooded killer. His name's Clarence, but everybody calls him Jimmy. He was drinking in the pub all day and generally making life unpleasant for everyone. It wasn't hard to get him completely pickled. These young thugs. Bloody lightweight, if you ask me. Anyway, take his clothes and you'll have a free pass into their camp. Just try not to think about what those stains might be.
What'll it be
Got
this
too
time?
much gear? Sell it to me.
I'm most grateful. I sell the finest items in Brightwall.
You're not likely to convince anyone without a bit of extra effort. Even these idiots will notice if you don't have his beard or tattoos. I'm sure you can get hold of what you need around town, though. In the meantime, I'll find out who to talk to about getting food to the dwellers. They might not have much to spare here, but they're kind people. They'll just need a little convincing. Anyway, good luck dealing with Saker and his mercenaries. It'll be your first taste of real battle. But I know you'll do just fine.
Sell me your unwanted items. I want to buy them.
Don't just buy from anyone. Buy from me.
You're not likely to convince anyone without a bit of extra effort. Even these idiots will notice if you don't have his beard or tattoos. I'm sure you can get hold of what you need around town, though.
I buy stuff. So come here and...
I bet people embarrassed them.
Brightwall.
Things have never been worse here.
I sell the best items in all Brightwall.
You'll have to pay for that.
Rock bottom prices.
Have you gone all
Rock
over the
bottom
world?
times.
I'd like to go somewhere far, far away.
I love your technique. Have you done this before? Good pie. Have you done this before? Oh, that's a good pie. You'll have to pay for that.
If you can't find what you want, it's not worth buying.
You won't find anything better. We will not be undersold. That is our non-binding.
That'll fetch a good price.
Best established.
Ooh, might have that for pudding tonight. That's one hell of a pie. You're a whiz with a rolling pin. That'll fetch a good price. Ooh, might have that for pudding tonight.
You've amassed enough money to buy a house. Houses are excellent investments. Besides, you'll need somewhere to live if you meet that special someone.
I have the best shop in Brightwall.
Brilliant! Keep them coming. Might give that one to the dog.
Pocket. Would you like to see it?
Pie making perfection. Brilliant! Keep them coming. Oh, that's a good pie. Careful! Careful! I might keep that one for myself.
Sales. You never know when I'll put one on.
The economy's doing so bad, I'm practically giving my stuff away.
Pie mastery, right there.
I have a gem in my pocket.
Have you done this before? Ah, oh dear. I might keep that one for myself. Pie mastery, right there.
Everything you could possibly need and much more. Right?
Have you done this before?
You won't find anything better in all of Brightwall than the stuff I'm selling right here.
Ah, oh dear.
I have a gem in my pocket. Would you like to see it?
I haven't
Wonderful dough work.
as long as I can remember.
That'll fetch a good price.
You appear to have earned enough gold to purchase the rather repulsive items you require to complete your mercenary disguise. A most impressive feat for a member of the royal family. Of course, should you have acquired a taste for labor, you may continue working for as long as you wish.
Spend, for the love of all you old sacred!
Oh, that's a good pie. Oh, do be careful.
Better prices anywhere, then I shan't be surprised if you shop there instead.
Oh, that's a good pie. That's some tasty work.
Things have never been worse here.
Oh, do be careful.
The economy's doing so bad,
Sublime. You handle that dough like an artist. Oh, dough everywhere.
Oh, we've got all sorts we have.
You handle that dough like an artist. Ooh, that crust is divine. Ooh, that crust is divine.
Be a miser? Buy someone a present.
Lovely work. Oh dear.
all the clothes you could ever want, right here.
I might keep that one for myself. That's some tasty work.
You won't find anything.
Sublime.
Selling right here.
Not great, but okay. Pie mastery, right there.
Anything like it.
Whoops, watch it. Pie making perfection. Quality pie making, that.
You know you want to spend. I'll end up on the street otherwise.
All the clothes you'll ever need.
Might give that one to the dog.
Best establishment in Brightwall.
Smells delicious.
Please, if you could spare anything at all.
What have you been up to? Out collecting scars?
Please, open your heart.
There you are. Yeah, nice. Not just an adventurer, are you? A great bard, too.
Some fancy hardware you got there.
The economy's doing so bad, I'm practically giving my stuff away.
We have some new things in stock you might like.
A reliable way to gather a few followers is by simply interacting with people. Try it. I'm sure you'll make an impression.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
You've certainly lightened my mood. This isn't how I imagined
Still thinking about how great those pearls were.
Congratulations! Getting out among the people has paid off. Remember that interacting with the citizens of Albion is generally a reliable way to gain followers.
How do you do? Oh, hi. Yeah. Oh. You have lovely soft hands.
Lovely, yes.
Wow!
Ta-da.
Yeah! Definitely an improvement on the mediocre, that. Yippee! Superb! Simply superb! One quest after another, on and on and on, or will you hang it up someday? Good, thank you. Come back and see me after, won't you?
Renegades, I hope you make them suffer.
You're paying top
A gang
gold
of them did my
for a
husband
top
in.
quality item. Yeah, it may be expensive, but it's worth every ounce of gold.
It appears you have all the required ingredients for your distasteful mercenary disguise. You may return to the sanctuary to change into it when you wish.
What do you want then?
Let's adjourn to the dressing room and see about your disguise, shall we? The appropriate facial hair adorns the bust before you. Perfect. You look dangerous and devoid of all human decency already. Now, for the tattoo. Tattoos do tend to lend one an air of danger, don't they? The beard and the tattoo are splendid. You're just missing one thing, the mercenary outfit. Ah, yes, very mercenary indeed. You'll fit right in with those brutes. Now then, you better be off to deal with Saker, hadn't you? You have the beard, the tattoo, the uniform. All that remains is to waltz into Saker's encampment as if you own it.
Hi, Jimmy. Back from killing some dwellers? Come on in.
You been up to much lately?
Nah.
Nah, me neither. I sometimes wish I'd joined me dad with a family business.
Why didn't you?
Well, I never saw myself as a sugar salesman. And it wasn't really feasible after I killed him and all.
Oh, shame.
Hey, Jimmy, over here. Jimmy, show Stilts here that thing you do, you know. The thing.
What thing?
Roll over, you stupid mutt.
Alright, Jim, how's things? You been drinking in Brightwall again? But don't let anybody tell you drinking alone is wrong. That's some of the best times I've had. Anyway, in you go then, mate.
I'm gonna rip out your innards.
That really you? You look different somehow. Were your eyes always that colour?
Nah, Jimmy's got periwinkle eyes like a beautiful summer morning sky. That's not him.
It's not Jimmy!
How do you like them biscuits, you filthy ham?
Don't let him get you down, mate. Open the gates! I need reinforcements! He's not... We've killed better fighters than you before! Shoot someone's eye out of that thing!
Oi! Stay off my mate!
Help yourself, boss! Get up and have another go!
I gave the hell out of blood. We've got to fight back, lads, or we're all going down.
Hey, nice to see you hit the enemy instead of us for once.
Get out of the line of fire, you...
Kill the Jimmy impersonator!
Incoming, lads! Hey, you bastard! Leave my mate alone!
Good. Keep it up and you won't get us.
Today's your dying day, boy.
Bang, bang!
Oi! That dog should be on... Saw that coming a bar. Oh, watch out! He's a good shot with a gun.
Watch out for the mangy cur. It'll go for you when you're defenseless. Leave him! He's mine! You've left quite a trail of bodies. You're not one of Sabine's dwellers, that's for damn sure. But you'll die like one. Nobody's... Good move! Stop! You've won. This battle is yours. Kill me or let me live, it's your choice. and my men will honor it. We may be nothing but mercenaries, but we have our codes, like any other soldiers. We'll leave the dwellers be, no matter what you do. That is a warrior's promise. We were soldiers once, you know. We're not barbarians. We were soldiers once, you know. We're not barbarians. Thank you. I won't forget this. Let the stranger go!
You have taken another step on the road to rule. Sparing Saker has won over the support of his followers. Word is already spreading of your compassion and your strength.
It is a momentous occasion, sir. Your first victory in battle. I'm no expert on personal combat, but I would say, based on the fact that you're not dead, you acquitted yourself rather well. It's hard to believe that just a few days ago I was rousing you from a comfortable bed. It would seem that you have completed 2 of the tasks that Sabine set for you. If you return to Brightwall, you will find Sir Walter has some news on how to fulfill the last requirement. Sir Walter is still waiting for you in the Brightwall Tavern. He seems to have become rather attached to the place.
I guess things are
Best
all right,
goods
but they
in
could be a
Brightwall.
lot better.
I think you'll find our prices quite reasonable.
Having a run of bad luck, are you? Don't worry, you'll make some gold soon.
Piquant flavour.
Oh, but Samuel, this isn't a silver hen ale. Ah, here he is. We were just talking about you.
Indeed. We have made a toast to your stupendous feat in ridding Miss Peak of Saker and his men. They have been a source of great distress for some time.
Nobody will be more pleased than Sabine. His dwellers might find some peace now.
Of course, nobody has suffered more than they.
I've been telling Samuel here about the terrible situation they're in. He thinks he may be able to help.
Yes, well, perhaps. I mean, of course. The thing is, as I was just explaining to Sir Walter, Brightwall has no overabundance of resources itself. The King's levies are rather steep, and we face shortages more often than is comfortable.
But
were you to improve things around Brightwall, the people would be most grateful. And when people are grateful, they're also charitable. I'm sure they would find it in their hearts to send aid to those poor people.
there you have it. The way I see it, you will need all the followers you can get if you're going to lead a successful rebellion. What better time to start?
I heartily agree with Sir Walter. Pardon me for overhearing. As it happens, I've learned of a promising method for amassing followers. If you'll return to the sanctuary at your earliest convenience, I can show you what I mean.
Sell me your unwanted items. I want to buy them.
You know, for a town with a famous academy, I haven't exactly noticed an abundance of brainy people.
Well, most of the scholars saw little reason to stay after the closing.
I don't know. This beer seems like a pretty good reason.
An excellent way to gain followers is by helping villagers in need. You can now see the villagers in need. You can also see how many followers you must amass to impress Samuel and the people of Brightwall. Select a villager to help. By doing so, you will gain the respect and loyalty of others in the region. By completing quests for those in need, you will prove your abilities and demonstrate your potential as a leader.
Good sir, you who live in such a tumultuous epoch, do you not thirst for the
You will find the legendary lost play. Splendid.
Finally, tragedy and comedy will come together as they should.
If only you could accept the evident truth of the matter. Drama is by far the superior weapon when one is battling unhappy times.
See? There's your problem right there. This is no battle. 'Tis an escape. A droplet of joy in a muddy sky.
Fiddlesticks.
Turn back now, mortal one. Stay away from this only death place and insanity await you. Don't pick it up. No, really, I'm serious. You lot just can't leave well enough alone, can you? Bloody literary tourists, bane of my afterlife. Listen, you're not getting my lost plate, you hear? It's rubbish. Worse than rubbish. I mean, what was I thinking mixing tragedy and comedy? I must have been off my rocker.
It would seem, my dear fellow, you have been apprehended by the ghost of Philip Morley. That makes us both his captives. I am Ransom Locke. If the name seems familiar, it is because I was once a detective of some renown. And yet, here I am, ready to live out the rest of my days, trapped in a book. As far as I can deduce, we are currently in a scene from one of Morley's greatest romantic plays, the near tragedy of Oliver and Ethel. I believe if we are to escape, we must act out the scene. But performing is not one of my talents. If I am correct, putting on this costume should set things in motion.
My love, my life, my son, if thou wouldst but give me one sign, one gesture that would speak of your affections, then might I think this grey existence worth living.
Ah, yes, a classic moment in the play. You are Ethel, the beautiful young daughter of a dung merchant. Show Oliver that you love him, and we may be able to leave this scene.
My heart is yours, my love.
Let the heavens and the seas, the toads and the eels sing the song in my heart, for she doth love me, and all is well. We shall meet again in the morrow, my little ferret, and elope into the sunset to live out our days in wondrous joy.
A magnificent rendition. Truly, I applaud you.
I see you are gifted with remarkable literary cunning, but can you really comprehend the depths of my work? That we shall see.
Ah, yes. This is undoubtedly a scene from one of Morley's earlier, funnier plays, Bloodbath at the Royal Court. And this must be your costume. The role of the fool is one filled with tragic depth. It will require a masterful performance.
What fresh insolence is this? Out of my throne, you impertinent buffoon! Stand before your king, and do your jester's duty! 'Tis a troublesome time for this court, and my crown grows heavy. So make me laugh, or I shall have your head.
You look so cute in that crown.
Why, Jester, I had no idea you felt that way about me. Or is this another one of your japes?
Kuchi-kuchi-goo.
Oh, stop, it's too funny. I believe I'm in the right mood now to meet with those foreign delegates. I think I shall only behead half of them, yes.
I have never seen a more convincing fool. There is hope for us yet.
You handle my royal dramas as well as you handle my romances. But will your versatility extend to the more subtle domains of theatre, I wonder?
Oh dear. Unless I'm mistaken, this is a scene from Morley's notoriously violent historical epic, Titus the Mutilator, Part 2, which would mean this is the gladiatorial arena from Act 5, where Titus is finally slaughtered by savage warriors seeking revenge. A favorite scene of mine as a child, I must admit. And here is Titus's famous costume. I had some pajamas that looked just like it. Put it on and you will take on the greatest role of your life.
Titus! Thy pox-membered body shall pay for thy monstrous villainy. My son lies dead because of you. Now shall revenge be mine, cold as your corpse and all the more flavoursome for it.
Do try to make your demise convincing.
Fish. No, wait a minute.
Get to your feet, you hope.
Kill the bugger before he shoots someone else. We're gonna kill you anyway, so why not do the decent thing? Champion block, mate. You okay, mate? That's pretty painful. That shooting will kill you, you know. You may think you're winning. More of my kin lie slain, and yet you live. You have breathed your last sulphur-scented breath, Titus.
This is going to be an interesting fight. We'll win in the end, I reckon.
Stop shooting our boys, you moon-faced buffoon!
Leave him! He's a mate of mine. Ooh, nice block. Hey! You're making us look bad! Cut that out! You bastard! Leave my mate alone!
Get out of the line of fire, you fool!
We're not gonna let you knock us around!
All my men dead. My vengeance denied. My world undone. I cannot stand to live 1 second more.
A tremendous performance. That's just the ending I wanted to see when I was a young boy attending the theatre every weekend. I wonder what scene will follow now.
Oh, what scene could possibly follow such a masterful rendition of my work? And the way you improvised some of those roles, you brought new life to my words. I stand in awe. You have earned the prize no mortal has ever been honored with before. My missing play. I entrust it to you, for I know that you will do it justice. I call it The Ham Sandwich. A metaphorical title, of course.
Ah, you have retrieved our aged investigator. Happy day!
We're safe,
Have you
Lambert.
perchance found... Oh, the joy in my bosom knows no bounds! Thank you 1,000,000 times! Thank you!
His head bosom! It's already working! Comedy and tragedy will at last join hands!
Hark! Bear witness to the tragic futility that is man. Oh, how it doth sear my senses to see paradise and yet to be barred.
That reminds me of a great joke. A guard, a monk, and a chicken walk into a bar. Unfortunately, the bartender had had a mild heart attack that morning, so none of them get served.
And yet what purpose doth heartache serve when the infinite dark blanket that is death falls softly upon our still beating core?
That reminds me of another one. A corpse walks into a bar and says, "Can I have a lemonade?" "Certainly," replied the bartender. "I've never seen a stiff drink."
And so endeth our happy sad play, which reminds us we are made of nothing but clay. There's time only for our fool to say,
Great big giant bosoms!
What the hell was that?
Biggest load of old tosh I ever saw. It didn't even make sense.
Worst play ever.